Hi guys, welcome back. We are Ejin and Trisha, and we are two Singaporeans here on a working holiday in Australia. And so through this YouTube channel, we really hope to share our experience from the very start to the end, and we'll see how it goes. So in this video today, what we wanted to talk about was our departure from Singapore, as well as which part of Australia we are in now and why we actually chose it.
Yeah, so let's just rewind back to a few weeks ago, right? We had started packing our bags in around June 2026, basically a month before our departure date. And progress was slow initially, right? Because it was hard for us to sort of decide what we wanted to bring and how much to bring. And we also had to sort through 28 years of our stuff back in Singapore. So we really tried to be efficient, but we did end up also packing quite a lot of things and maybe in fact too much. But I think for us, we really wanted to make sure that we had everything that we would need on this journey and not leave anything back behind in Singapore, which means that actually our luggages end up being quite heavy. So we both had two big luggages and both of us two carry-ons. So we're trying to sort of organize our items here in Australia to sort of pack the things that we may not need into one so that we don't need to reopen and put that luggage aside and not have to worry about it.
Use it for the later part.
So for our packing, I also actually made a list on Excel, which we both referred to when doing our packing.
But not strictly for
It's not strictly for it. I think there's more things that we added on afterwards. But I think the Excel really is like a comprehensive list of everything that we will need or we will use here in Australia. I'll share a template online and I'll put the link in the description below for those of you who are interested or just wondering what exactly we brought. And yeah. So on to the next thing, which would be our flight.
Yeah, so for our flight from Singapore to Australia, we actually took Singapore Airlines and we booked business class. After having worked a couple of years, we accumulated quite a number of miles, and these miles were gonna expire anyway, so we decided to just use it on redeeming business class flights.
My ticket wasn't exactly fully redeemed with miles. Hers was fully redeemed with miles, but I think that the period that we traveled was peak period. So unfortunately, I had to pay for my ticket half with miles and half with cash.
And I think looking back, it was a really good decision in terms of luggage or baggage allowance, because they gave us 40 kg for this medium haul flight from Singapore to Australia, which is pretty generous and also something that we definitely needed given the amount of stuff that we are going to bring over.
Yeah, we still bought a bit more, right?
Yeah, we did.
We added on top of the baggage allowance. So between the both of us, we had total of 90 kg allowance. Yeah. And we still exceeded that. Yeah. Then the second reason that I think that business class was a good decision for us is about the food, of course. I think for business, we had access to the Chris Silver Lounge before the flight. And you're also able to check in early, up to 48 hours, right? So I think if you want to maximize your use of the lounge, you can even go up to 12 hours earlier or maybe even longer. And I think this allowed us to sort of plan our timings a bit better. So we arrived early at the airport and we had time to say goodbye to our friends and family before we entered the departure hall and used the lounge to have our meals. Just some footage which I will share now. Hi guys. So an update, we have said goodbye to our friends and family.
Shed some tears.
Yeah. It's more emotional than we'd expected. But it made us also feel very loved and very touched by all the well wishes and support given to us. That said, we have finally reached the Chris Silver Lounge. This is for business class and above.
No, first class is...
First class has their own separate lounge, yeah. And we are finally embarking on our dinner. I have siu mai, hao gao, some cheese, chicken wings, Korean chicken wings.
Chicken wing? I didn't see that.
It's Korean sauce. I'm not sure if you
There
like
is
it. It's at the end. Yeah, then some mushrooms and a chicken ball. And you have also things that I've apparently missed. Oh, there's nuggets. Yeah, I took nuggets.
I
just now.
have two nuggets, fried fish with passion sauce, chicken meatball, spring roll,
Hakao.
hakao.
It's okay. This is only the first round, so we
Yeah.
will be going back for more. Damas has just been informed that there's the other side to the
By
lounge.
the very nice uncle.
Because, I mean, clearly we look like amateurs, right? But we were only on this side. But apparently there's a other side that has more things like laksa and all. Okay, so I'm gonna check it out now. So this is the whole other side that we were missing. Oh, there's even ice cream. Mee rebus, laksa. So I'm back with a bowl of laksa, which is half eaten, and char siu bao, which I found on the other side. So there are a lot more things there. I think there's ice cream, there's a salad bar, there are vegetarian food, there's rice options as well, I think, and there's a pasta station. A lot of food, but I'm just gonna eat all the local stuff because it's pretty much the last time that we're gonna be eating our Singapore food. Yeah. Habit. So we are 10 minutes away from our flight. How are we feeling?
10 minutes.
10 minutes away from boarding time.
I just feel quite sleepy. Just went to brush my teeth though, so I feel a bit more awake. I'm just not really. I'm just sleepy. Said no, not really.
Yeah, I'm also quite tired and sleepy because we woke up quite early today to finish our packing. How do you feel about finally leaving Singapore?
I think it hasn't really hit because it feels like we're just headed for a holiday. But the only difference is that our bags are extremely heavy and with many pieces. But it still feels okay so far.
Same for me. I think that as long as we keep ourselves occupied, we won't be thinking so much about it. Although, I mean, we did have some feels earlier on as we say goodbye to our friends and family. But aside from that, I think, I mean, it's just been a little bit of a blur, but everything has been moving quite fast as well. So, haven't really had much time to overthink. Yeah. But yes, okay, so we are going to be boarding our flight in about 5 minutes. And we'll catch you guys on the plane. We have boarded our business class flight. It's a first time that we are both flying business class, and so far it's been wonderful. A lot of space. There's slippers provided as well as a bottle of water. And I think they will be serving champagne. Yes, there champagne and juice. So and also, yes, for our flight, which departed at 12:45 a.m., there was only one meal that the airline would provide, which was meant to be supper. And this is usually served immediately after takeoff, which would have been around 1:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. So what that means is that when we land, we'll be a bit hungry. But for business class, they actually allowed us to decide when exactly we wanted to have our meal. So we had two options, which is same immediately after takeoff or right before landing. So we chose the latter option, right? Because we also had food in the lounge and we were not very hungry when we boarded the plane. So we chose to have it a bit later, and I think that really sort of helped us in terms of not having to find the moment we land, and we were able to last all the way until late lunch. Yeah. The final reason why we also think that this business class decision was very good for us is because after the flight, Singapore Airlines also provided us with express tickets to clear the customs immigration's baggage check. This helped us sort of skip a little bit of a queue. It wasn't very long, but I think that if you come during peak hours, especially for the bigger airports around Australia, you may have to queue quite a while in the ordinary queues without the express pass. So these are not like huge things, right? But I think the small things do add up and make the travel experience much better, especially with all the baggages that we were carrying. Yeah, so I mean, aside from the other plus points of the business class, like the full layback seats, plenty of overhead compartment space, don't need to fight with people for that. Overall, I think it was a good decision for us to have flown business class. Yeah. Okay, so finally, the second part of this video, we'll be talking about where we are right now.
Okay, so
Drum
drum roll.
We are in
Brisbane.
Yay! Okay lah, so I guess this may not be a surprise for many of our friends and family because we've already shared with you guys beforehand. But for our other viewers, why did we choose Brisbane, Trish?
I think it really started with all our prior trips that we were taking to Australia over the past 3, 4, 5 years, right? We had explored other parts of Australia like Sydney, Melbourne, Gold Coast, and it's been really nice to see all the different parts of Australia, both the more city-ish areas as well as the more rural areas. Yeah. So I guess choosing Brisbane was also, in a sense, because we have never been here for holiday before, something new for us to take in terms of like the sights, people. Yeah.
I think personally for me also, it's like throughout our trips, I really like the Gold Coast vibes the most. So I did want to return there. And Brisbane is only an hour away from the Gold Coast. So if we ever want to head there, we could. Although I think that it will only be towards a later part of the trip after we do our other things. So one key thing also is that we do have to find certain jobs for us to extend our work holiday visa. And usually these are agricultural jobs, basically farm work related kind of jobs. And Gold Coast didn't really have as much opportunities as other areas, including Brisbane. So we decided to first start in Brisbane and at least settle that job part of our visa requirement before we finally head back down to where we want to end up. And also because, this allows us to explore different areas and different sceneries. And we may, want to just keep our options open, keep our minds open to see what Australia has to offer, because again, I think wherever you go in Australia, it will have its specialties, its beauty, its nature. So we are not fixated on one place, and we are
definitely
happy
open to explore.
Yeah, we are just happy to explore. Yeah. With that, I think this concludes the starting chapter or starting parts of our journey. We are really here in Australia, as you guys can see, in Brisbane. In the next video onwards, we will be starting to share about the things that we have already done and the things that we will be doing here in Australia. So much more exciting content to come. Hope you guys are also looking forward to that. Yeah. So for now, thank you for watching and do stay tuned. Bye. Show you guys a little something. My legs are so short that I can barely put on the seats in front. I'm sure it can extend out, but what a wonderful way to be reminded that I have short legs.